Today, there has been a bold statement from Very Dark Man stating that Ghana's economy is standing because of fraud money. Because you see, fraud money is involved, which is why the economy is standing. And you see, I don't understand. He's saying that, and he made mention of President Mahama's inauguration, and said that Nigerians are also doing business in Ghana here. The politicians are doing some fraud acts, and they are bringing it to Ghana. And the Ghanaians are aware about it, which is why the inauguration of Mahama, there were a lot of Nigerians there. That's what he said, meaning the politicians are also involved. And now it took my mind back to when Mahama had to speak about this mass deportation of these Nigerians, and he said he's not going to deport Nigerians. There's not going to be any mass deportation. You see, this one alone, it gives the Nigerians some encouragement. And Very Dark Man he said that Ghana can't deport Nigerians. And it's true. I'm not sure Ghana government is going to deport Nigerians, whether you like it or not. I'm sure this one is the truth. So right now, it's up to the citizens of Ghana who have to just make this judgment for themselves. So because if they are killing you, they are killing you. And you see, the reason why Ghanaians are saying Nigerians should go, it's not because of fraud acts. It's not because of fraud mainly. It's because of the killing and armed robbery. If you want to stay in Ghana, stay in Ghana. But don't be killing people. That's the main thing. And Very Dark Man, I'm surprised he didn't talk about that one. He only spoke about the fraud act and the Igbo king. As for the Igbo king, he said yes. He also doesn't support the Igbo king in Ghana here, all those things. He said this, but my problem is the fraud acts. We know Ghanaians are into fraud, some Ghanaians, and most of those Ghanaians were taught by Nigerians. There are a lot of Nigerians who have been trafficked to Ghana here in Ghana. They've been trafficked from Nigeria to Ghana 15 to 17 years. A lot of them don't even know, their parents don't even know where they are, and they're in Ghana. And they're working. So if you talk about fraud acts, Nigerians, this is our problem. If we are solving ours, that Ajo remix has been caught because you see the government doesn't support this fraud act, which is why they are bringing some people out. So if you Nigerians in Ghana are also bringing yours, adding yours to it, it won't help us. Which is why this is our problem, not ours, not your problem. So solve your problem. Let's solve ours.
If you look at this placard that this lady is holding, it says cybercrime, fraud, scam, and identity theft must stop. So they are accusing Nigerians of fraud. That Nigerians are the ones doing fraud in Ghana. But see, Ghanaians, if we are going to tell ourselves the truth, you people are being hypocrites about a lot of these allegations. Now, let's start with the fraud. Let's start with fraud. You see your country. You see that country called Ghana. That country encourages fraud. As a matter of fact, your economy is actually standing because fraud money is part of it. That's what you people don't know. And again, your country encourages fraud. That's why you see that some of these fraudsters in Nigeria, they leave Nigeria to go to Ghana, to go and stay in Ghana. Because that's what your economy encourages. And your economy needs that money from that fraud to float. And I'll break it down. Now, let's start with the housing in Ghana. Make it make sense that you people sell properties. Most of the properties that they sell in Ghana, they sell it in dollars. As you can see. Most of the properties that they sell in Ghana, they sell it in dollars instead of cedis. And I'll tell you why. Some people would say, as I'm talking, and somebody will say, maybe because of foreign investors. No. Foreign investors are meant to come to your country, see the properties in your own currency, and be like, okay, how much is it in dollars? Then you can say, okay, this is, you people should go and check. Go to a bureau de change, check it, then you do your conversion, then come and pay in cedis. But that's not the case. You know why they put it in dollars? It is being sold in dollars because it is not meant for Ghanaians that are earning in cedis. It is meant for people that are earning in dollars. Who are the people earning in dollars staying in Ghana? Most of them are fraudsters.
You understand? It's very simple. So he's saying Ghana's economy is standing because of fraud money. How is our economy standing because of fraud money? If there are some people involved in fraud, doesn't mean Ghana's economy is standing because of fraud money. Do you think we don't use fraud money to grow our nation? No, those fraud monies, anyone involved in any fraud act and gets that fraud money, it's an individual thing. He or she got it. I don't know how he or she managed to get it, but it's individual, not the country. So if maybe you saying it's the country is also involved in it, maybe he spends the money on some cars and things, and he also said that Ghana, there are some houses in Ghana that they are selling them in dollars, and why not in cedis? Maybe some people can also say that it's because of the foreigners that come so that they will purchase it, and he's saying it should be in cedis. And if it's in cedis and a foreigner comes and is trying to buy the house, Converting cities to dollars is a loss for that person who brought up that who built the house. It's a loss. You understand? Because it's also trying to make profits from it. So if he brings it to cities, the person will also now convert it to dollars. So you see, it will be some small money, just very small money. So they bringing it to dollars and stuff. You see, although it's not good to, it's some way. You see, it's the truth. The truth is the truth. You can't. Why should they sell it in dollars? Also, it should be in Ghana cities. That's the thing, because we are Ghanaians. We don't spend dollars. We spend Ghana cities. So if the thing is in dollars, we the Ghanaians, how can we purchase it? Meaning, if they are not selling it for us, that's what he said. And that's for that one. It's the truth. There are some things you see you can't deny them. Is the truth. But my problem is that he's saying Ghana's economy is surviving on fraud money. No, he's saying Nigeria. The reason why the inauguration, there were a lot of Nigerians there because Ghana's economy, the politicians are doing some fraud acts with the government people and they know something about it. I can't say anything about it. I don't have evidence about that. Maybe he has evidence to bring another time. But you see, that one is also another story for another day because President also stated that it's not going to do the mass deportation, which is not coming on. And that one, whatever any Ghanaian does, the government is not going to support it. So it's up to the citizens of Ghana. You understand? Secondly, normally the only thing that Ghana and Nigeria has to be fighting about is Ghana Jollof and Nigeria Jollof. But you see, here lies the case. That one has been placed aside because it's getting serious. You see, all this thing started when the Igbo king, so-called Igbo king, he said he's Igbo king, which is not a king. It's not possible in Ghana. It started with him. He was the one who brought all this. I'm telling you, it started with him. Because if his story didn't come up, not all these things wouldn't have been followed. So after him, then the killing of Nigerians, someone will go and commit a crime, will go and arrest the person, then it's a foreigner, it's a Nigerian. Someone does something, the police goes to arrest the person, it's a foreigner. So it's just continuous. I'm telling you. And I see people in the comment section saying they should point out one Nigerian who killed somebody. That's what I'm telling you, Patrick Tete, he's a taxi driver. They killed him and they took his taxi and they arrested in Aflao. There were two ran away. They caught one person. Are you telling me it's not true? Are you saying the Ghana police are lying, are telling lies? There's a statement there. Some of you are ignorant. I see some Ghanaians in the comment section saying they support him. There are Ghanaians there and the Nigerians also here. And you see, they are all doing business. And you see, some people make it more money when they leave Ghana. Some also make it when they are here. So when there's trouble here, they might cause harm to people that are also there. And there are families that are here, that their parents stay there. It's that's the only problem. Oh. That's another problem, you see, because as we are here, and there are also Ghanaians there. So you are thinking about yourself here. What about those there? There are also Ghanaians there. And some of them can't come because they have a life there than here. You understand? Some of them can't come. So if you say they should come back home because you don't care, you can't say you don't care. They say Nigerians say Ghanaians are their brothers. If brothers don't kill each other, brothers don't kill each other. For me, it's not about the fraud thing. That fraud thing, yes, there are fraud. There are a lot of fraudsters in Ghana, and there are a lot of fraudsters which are Nigerians, and they are also in Ghana. And I'm sure I've not heard about any fraudster, any Ghanaian who is a fraudster who is staying in Nigeria. I've not heard about that one, but I know there are fraudsters in Ghana. And you see, I don't remember the last time I heard a Ghanaian killing a Nigerian in Nigeria. Someone was in the comment section saying he was fraud by a Ghanaian in Taifa, Burkina. Now Taifa, Burkina, I don't know wow, Taifa, Burkina, or even show. But you see, yes, I can't say the person is lying. It's because it's not me. If it hasn't happened to you, you think it's not true. Fine, there are Ghanaians fraudsters in Ghana. And there are Nigerians who are also fraudsters. But you shouldn't be talking about Ghanaian fraudsters in Ghana, which is why we are sacking you guys, because you guys are now adding yours to ours, which is what I'm saying. So let us solve our problem. And you to solve yours. You understand? But I saw that Okujeto Black was sending statement where they are marked Qatar for Qatar ni Israel in Tokwabi and I was sending press statement condemning the act of Israel. Masa me woo you, mimi nyam woo you. Israel ni Qatar, nyami krom Israel, any Qatar kwan. Bibini efa ho be Ghana efa ho be amomo ka send press statement said then you. Omo to paye bomb bichi ha say sisi a ye na ya o ma clear ye wu. The who yan kwa me nyam wo ye me pe problem bia Israel ni kata kwa Ghana if am ho ben. Ade who yan kwa e na Ghana for ne ye. The who yan. So that's what's going on. You see, it's just quite unfortunate that Ghana and Nigeria, because it started as a joke and right now it's getting serious. There's been protest upon protest upon protest. When it started, I also thought it's just this normal banter. It will end. It also didn't end. It's now there are there are a lot of protests that went to more than 3, 4, if I'm right. Right now it's serious. So let's ask ourselves honestly, can Ghana deport all Nigerians from Ghana? I don't know. Ask yourself that question. Can Ghana deport all Nigerians from Ghana? Which, if it happens, then it becomes similar to what happened in 85 and all the 60 what. Then that, which if it happens like that, just note that Nigerians will also sack all Ghanaians from Nigeria to Ghana. So so you see, they are saying South Africa is doing the same thing. We are in Ghana and Nigerians, we are in Ghana complaining that South Africans are xenophobic, and yet we want to do the same thing to Nigerians. That's what what Ghanaians are saying. This is what some Nigerians are saying. South Africans are saying we should mind our business. It's not our business. So please, whatever you think, let me see it in the comment section. You can share your views and like and subscribe. Thank you.